been a long time since we've done a Q&A. Probably far too long, actually.
Last time was our 100k Q&A.
In North Macedonia. We're like finishing each other's sentences already. We've in lockdown, we've picked up this really bad habit when every time we laugh, we go...
Oh gosh, don't do that.
We've really got to stop it. Anyway, it's overdue for a Q&A, 150,000. The last 50 have taken a lot longer than the first 100 or so, I think, but not traveling as much definitely doesn't help, but we've got a lot to get through.
So we asked in a recent update video for your questions on YouTube. We also asked on Instagram, and we've got a bunch of different things to get through, from like super personal, random stuff to work stuff and everything in between.
Okay, 3 and 2. Me first. We're just doing the whole thing again.
Oh, okay. Sometimes we struggle to get through the questions. We both talk a lot and elaborate a lot. So we've got a quick fire round to start off with. Got the questions here. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, chef.
Antarctica or the Galapagos?
Antarctica.
Should I answer at the same time?
Yeah, no.
Antarctica. Bungee jump or skydive? None.
Skydive. Full show.
I'll be a spectator.
I'd happily do another one. My back would blow out otherwise.
Oh, this is interesting. Travel through time or travel through space? Time. Space is way too scary. There's so many unanswered questions.
Can I do both?
No. Spare room in a stranger's house using Airbnb or bed in a dorm at a backpacker hostel?
Oh, if you're going to do it, go hostel.
Oh, I was going to say Airbnb.
You don't have to be the same.
Oh, this is easy. Pizza or pasta? Pizza. Dark chocolate or milk chocolate?
Milk chocolate.
Netflix or YouTube? Netflix.
Ooh, I'm going to go YouTube because I use YouTube a lot for research.
Yeah, true. Cardio or weights? Weights. Cardio sucks.
Hate cardio.
Passenger or driver?
Oh, driving.
Passenger.
Which works well. I'm sure if you're in a relationship where you both like driving, is there friction? There must be, right?
I don't know. I just like to kick back.
I get so impatient if I'm not driving.
This is quick fire. Iced coffee or hot coffee? Hot coffee.
Hot coffee. Obviously, it's weather dependent.
Yeah, it depends where you are. Winter or summer? Summer. Save or spend? Save. Soulmates.
Oh, is that it? That's quick
That's
fire.
it.
Okay, cool. All right, well, let's get to something a bit deeper then. Should I just read a bunch and then you read a bunch after?
Yep.
And then we'll split them, we'll dice them up?
Yep.
Lots of people ask this one. Stacey's nationality, ethnicity, background. No one's ever guessed, eh?
No, I was just about to say that. I used to always ask people, what do you reckon? And not one person has ever guessed right. My mum is from New Zealand and my dad is from Malaysia, but I was born in New Zealand, so I'm half-half.
Straight Kiwi through and through.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's not many chopsticks around.
I don't even really know how to use chopsticks. This one's for Dane. Most popular question, when are you getting married?
Oh, that does come up all the time. Are we engaged? Yes, we do have an engagement video. You can go back and watch that. It's from.
Do you say Mexico?
I was going to say many years ago.
Oh, it's from
It is from some time ago. We haven't got married. Some people thought that we went to Stacey's sister's wedding in Greece, that was our wedding. It was not.
Just one guy laid down his life for you and I. It's hard to say it. I had to say it. It's hard to say it. I had to say it. That's probably me.
We've always favoured experiences over spending money on things, especially when we made the decision to kind of travel full time. And this world in the last 5 years of traveling, and more so the last 2 of the big C19, it's just been so all over the place that...
Yeah. And honestly, you just hear so many sad stories at the moment of people planning their weddings and then having to postpone or cancel them. So it just really doesn't feel like the right time at the moment, does it? Like, and we know we want to get married overseas and like take our families on an adventure somewhere.
Yeah.
So we're not married. We plan to get married. but we have no idea when.
We were going
Sorry
to do.
disappoint.
Bali is definitely a top runner.
Yeah.
We like
I
the
think
idea.
at this point, just like anywhere.
Yeah.
I'd love to go anywhere.
But then, no, see, again, you're thinking about the adventure. You'd love to go anywhere.
Yeah, true.
So we don't really think about it in the same kind of maybe mindset that.
It won't be a traditional wedding, that's for sure.
We haven't lived, well, in our older years, we haven't lived a very structured, you know, you meet, you get engaged, you get a dog, you get married, you buy a house. Like, we've done things.
You have a baby.
We've done things, have a baby. So out of order already. Anyway,
We're not really like in a rush. Are you ready for this?
I don't know, am I?
How long can you hold your breath for? Are we going to time this?
Where's the stopwatch?
You have way bigger lungs than me. This isn't fair.
Okay, ready?
Okay, ready?
And... "11 seconds.
Why'd you look at me like that?
Oh, 11 seconds. There's
You
your
would have
answer?
won anyway. Dane
11
has
seconds.
like, when we go swimming and stuff, he can go under the water for so long.
Not, I mean, comparatively, yes, but like I've tried against other dudes and I'm not.
What about
that
other
good.
chicks?
Oh, I haven't tried with many chicks.
Just lost Chuck. I've lost my questions now.
It's falling apart. The wheels are coming off.
Oh, this is cool. Out of all the things you've accomplished together, what makes you most proud?
Ooh. Me first or you first?
I feel like you'll say it better, so, but I feel like we'll have the same answer. I feel like the thing I'm most proud of is like the lifestyle that we've built. And basically what you just said in the marriage question was that we don't live a traditional life, and we have lived to the fullest
Yeah.
over the past, okay, minus the last couple of years, but before that, I'm so proud of like where we've been, what we've achieved, what our minds have been open to.
Yeah. Travel opens a mind. Everybody knows that from any trip that you've ever taken, but that jump that we took, the steps that we took, and the amount of hard work that we have done every single day for as long as I can remember, late into evenings and everything else as well. It's wild. It's huge.
So you did have the same
Yeah, I probably
answer?
would have said the exact same thing actually.
I knew it.
I mean, we really have lived, like we've lived our golden years before. I mean, I'm getting a little golden on the sides, but
Golden.
there's no golden.
Grey.
Silver fox. All right, next question. Curious question. Do you have a backup plan or other areas of interest you have thought about capturing as part of your channel in case travel restrictions tighten? Yeah, we've been thinking about doing a Q&A video.
We're going to do a house series.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're supposed to announce that yet.
It's coming up. I mean, we've had 2 lots of massive amounts of travel canned. We're trying not to make a big deal out of it. Everyone's got their own problems, but it's like really been a down buzz for all of our work as well as personal stuff. But
So yeah, house series is next, and then we haven't really planned any further ahead than that.
Nope. Best TV series you've watched recently?
Mayor of Easttown.
Mayor of Easttown.
That was really good. I feel like we're really behind the curve on this one. So many people watched it ages ago.
Yeah.
And we didn't think the trailer looked very good.
So that's the thing. Trailers are really hard to edit, and it is pretty lame. Like, there's not really much that happens without giving away too much. But it's a really, really good season.
Yeah, we loved it.
Series, sorry. And we're hoping there's another season. Are you secretly getting sick of vlogging in New Zealand?
I think yes and no. When we're on the trips, I have the best time. But when we're just kind of back and chilling and doing post-production and just living like normal day-to-day life, I'm like, eh.
Is that chasing the adventure though? So it's not really...
I wouldn't say I'm bored of New Zealand.
No, I reckon, yeah, much the same as that. But what I really miss, like the best thing about travel is just being faced with those challenges of language, food, money.
The unknown.
Yeah, public transport, airplanes, things going wrong, like meeting random people.
Yeah.
And when it's familiar and you know it, it doesn't quite have that like zing on top. And I think that's what we crave.
Yeah,
And we
that's a good way
can't
of
get
putting
it.
Yeah.
This has come up a few times. What does Dane's tattoo represent? My brother passed away when he was 23, bowel cancer. Well, half brother. I was only 11 at the time, so it was pretty sad to understand kind of what happened. To try and keep things positive, for my 21st birthday, my parents were keen on the idea as well, so kind of contributed as part of my present, and so it's all part of, there's all different various elements to it, which I won't go into, but it kind of just has like his dates, his name,
Yeah, it's really
and a few
nice.
things like the Celtic knots that kind of never end, so it's that kind of continuation from life to spirit. There's some lyrics there from a song he picked for his funeral, a couple of other things like that, so it's, yeah, it's obviously
It's a
really,
special one.
it's important to me for sure, and my family, of course.
What's your middle name?
And mine's James.
I don't have a middle name. And before you start feeling sorry for me, it's because my parents wanted us to, my sister and I, to choose our middle names because loads of people don't really like their middle names and we just never really got around to it. So,
Oh, there's another question here. If you could pick your middle name, what would it be?
no, that's not on the list. Oh, that's too hard to answer right now.
Jeremiah.
Yours would be Jeremiah.
No, yours.
There's a...
I don't know why I said that.
What did you say? That's really weird.
Yeah. Are you guys superstitious?
Yep. I don't
You
think you
told
are
me.
at all. I will not walk under a ladder. This is a weird one. Do I say it? My dad
You
said
committed now.
from, like when we were kids, don't ever cut your nails at night. Like don't clip your nails at night. I do not know why, I didn't ask questions. But ever since
Just
I've
accepted it
never
as-
cut my nails at night time.
I have to do it in secret if I cut it like at night time after a shower or
Yeah.
something.
Umbrella, don't open an umbrella inside. There's actually
Yeah.
quite a few.
Yeah, I
Maybe
think-
that's the Asian in me. I
You've
don't
got
know.
a couple more than what I do. Do you have any go-to road trip / flight songs or bands or anything?
I had one until that really scary flight into Queenstown, and I listened to it, and now it traumatizes me.
What isn't it actually a song that says something about
Enjoy the flight.
Enjoy the flight. It's kind of soothing. I can't
It's
remember what
called
it is.
Enjoy the Flight. It's like a remix. I did not enjoy the flight.
We did have this one shocker of a flight into Queenstown that was maybe 2 or 3 years ago. We weren't filming, and literally it was like out
It
of your
was-
seat kind of stuff.
I
And
was
people
like,
were
this is the
crying,
end.
saying prayers.
That's the worst flight of my entire life. And if you don't know the runway into Queenstown, basically you look out your window and hi, hello, there's a mountain right there. They fly through
Both
the
sides, yeah.
mountains. And it was the worst turbulence I have ever experienced in my life.
And they pulled out of the landing a couple of times as well. We've had that element before, somewhere in Europe, I can't quite recall, but not the turbulence, the worst we've had with the pullouts.
It was bad.
There was tears everywhere. It's weird to look back on now, actually.
Anyway, what's your song? Do you have a song?
No, I'll go anything from like, I'll be happy to listen to drum and bass, something rap focused, like some...
Anything but the surrounding noises. Like as soon as we
yeah.
get on the plane, noise cancelling headphones on, and we can't hear anything.
Yeah, exactly right. What is the story of our channel? Like, what's the history? I feel like
Have we
that's a
explained this
big one.
before?
No, I think when we've got time, if these lockdowns keep going, we might dig into the old hard drive,
Oh, that'll be so
pull together a
fun.
little story about what our gig is, so maybe we won't go to that one. But speaking of like videos and stuff, have you slowed the frequency of your videos on purpose? The answer is yes. Everything we plan in and get right to the point of going to do gets cancelled, and so we used to do kind of 3 videos a fortnight. Weird number, but just the way that it kind of worked out every 4 to 5 days. Now it's basically 1 a week because we haven't been anywhere, we don't have much.
We're hoping that all of our plans just get postponed and pushed back a little bit. So I don't want to jinx it and say what we do have planned and what videos are coming up, but hopefully they'll be awesome. After traveling the world, what are your deathbed meals? Mine is blueberry pierogi. Great choice.
Dziękuję. Is that hello or thank you? I can't remember. I'm
can't
assuming
remember.
that you're Polish, whoever asked that, thank you.
Mine's pretty basic. I would just go for a pizza, beersy,
Oh, pizza and beer would be a pretty classic.
something sweet to top it all off.
Something kind of caramel
Caramel.
dessert.
And then a cup of tea.
with a few ginger nuts.
What's yours? I feel like you stole mine.
No, I would kind of do beer and pizza, I think, as well. I was going to say, like, I love my chicken and rice and stuff. Like, I'm a pretty basic dude, but that's what I like eating day to day because it kind of makes me.
No, this is like your last meal.
Hit me with some pizza, some beer.
What flavour pizza? Pepperoni. All day, every day.
No, I feel like you're just trying to make me like pepperoni. You have been. You're trying to pull me to the dark side. Probably something chicken and bacony, chuck in some kind of caramel something or other, and a beer, and I'm happy. No.
Oh, it's a dessert. Okay, cool. How's Dane's back?
Wow, I mean, I could do a 15 or 15 hour
Maybe just
video on this.
recap what's wrong with your back for people who don't know.
Pain, which led to an X-ray, which led to an MRI, and I've got like not a slipped disc, but like a fracture that something's like 1.2 centimeters away from where it should be, which is why I was experiencing all the back pain. Luckily, during lockdowns and being home in New Zealand, I've had so much time to really focus on rehab and try and like figure out what's going on myself, and the improvements I've made is just wild.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, I've changed my workout routine multiple times, my rehab and my like flexibility, mobility stuff. And if you're wondering what the answer is, it is training your glutes. Train your glutes and your lower back will get better.
Not a doctor.
This information is provided for educational and informational purposes only and solely as a self-help tool for you or your own use. I am not, nor am I holding myself out to be a doctor, physician, physiotherapist, or other medical professional. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding your specific healthcare.
We know Stacey likes cute animals, so for both, what's your favourite animal and what animal scares you the most? Your face.
I don't know. I don't really think about this stuff.
My favourite animal is dogs, 100% dogs. I love dogs. I can't wait to get a dog. What scares me? I mean, sharks are pretty scary. But we went shark cage diving in Hawaii, and that was cool.
Yeah.
Snakes are creepy.
Yeah, snakes are weird. Snakes are unpredictable because we haven't grown up around them.
Yeah.
Just hanging out by the pool, and there's a snake. Where's he gone? Oh, there he is. Well, wait. It's hard to see him on camera. Wow.
I mean, dogs would probably be my favorite, like, achievable animal.
Okay,
so
what's
to
your
speak.
unachievable animal? Like a lion or something?
Yeah, it'd be sick to be one of those dudes that hangs out with lions or bears or
You know how
something
that story
like
ends? They always get eaten by their pet lion.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Do you guys have any interesting traditions? The only one that I can think of is when we cheers a beer that we always go
Clink, clink.
every time we fly. Those are brownie points. Every time we fly, like I'm not kidding you, every single time that we fly, if takeoff or landing, I make sure that I take Stacey's hand or like put my hand on her.
It's
on her
always
lap or
so
something.
sweaty.
Just to comfort her with it, along with her Enjoy Your Flight song.
Yeah. I need it. High five. We've never high-fived.
No, never high-fived. I don't know why, I just had this thing when I was like, it feels like it would be mates if we were high-fiving. I don't want to do that.
We do this though.
Who's going to do it?
What? No, we do this.
Which is probably more matey than high-fiving, to be fair. I think that's most of it. If there's anything that we didn't answer that you'd love to know, comment it, and we'll, when we get to 200... when we get to 200,000
in 2025, when we do our 200k video.
In 3.5 years, we'll get back to...
Cue the awkward outro. Is that it? We done?
We always do these little weird endings and cut.
Okay.